Ah man, going to the country fair was amazing. I got so much cotton candy and I. Did Gerald forget to put this back on the shelves with the other pops? Dang, I knew I shouldn't have let him in today. It, you know, it has been a little bit since we last released the Godzilla and Kong pops. What if we make a new one? Well, I mean, I have the cotton candy over there. Perfect. Oh man, this is gonna be so great. I can't wait to see what Toho thinks of this. Hello everyone, welcome back to another review. My name is Matthew and today we are taking a look at the newest entry in the Godzilla Funko Pop line, the Godzilla 2021 Entertainment Earth Blacklight Pop. This is an exclusive that you can only find at select retailers or Entertainment Earth if you pre-ordered from them. I'm not sure if they're still available, but chances are they might be, they might not be. With that being said, we're going to be taking a closer look at this guy and pretty much determining how good it is and so on and so forth. So let's get started. Now, this one I'm going to be a bit more critical because I feel like with my reviews, I don't go like in depth with critiquing them as much as I would normally do because, I still like my product at the end of the day. But if you guys remember in the past few reviews, when we talked about Godzilla pops, I was very, very impressed with how they did the original version of this guy and the Heat Ray Godzilla. I held those two figures to high standards and high regards with how they were sculpted, painted, and how well they were executed. Sadly, though, this one drops the ball just a smidge, and we're going to get into that. So, first of all, this guy is entirely a recast, I should say. He's not a direct repaint from the original, because the original was made with a much darker, greener, like plastic. This one is entirely pink plastic, with the exception of one part of the body, but we'll get to that in a sec. As you can see, this is a very well done figure. The face is mixed in with a bunch of blue, kind of painting with it either being infused or just really cleverly painted on. Actually, that's definitely infused. That is really cool. So it doesn't matter which figure you get, to a degree it'll look different, which I do like. So it adds a bit of variety. The eyes are once again blue, just like the Heat Ray version. The teeth are painted pretty much yellow, just straight up yellow, not even bone yellow, unless he hasn't brushed his teeth in years. His neck and head are just incredibly covered in that blue dry brushing. It just looks infused into the body, which I definitely do so love. It kind of carries down here, and at least the transitioning is not as bad as it was on the other ones, so that's a plus. The arms look really good, especially with like pinks and the blue crevices just bringing out more so the detail. And it looks really, really nice. This one, I will say, it does look a bit better. However, what I can't really say per se are the way the claws are painted. I will say that they kind of look a little too acrylic. They kind of look like literally dollar store paint, which I'm not too much of a fan of when it comes to these higher quality figures, because Funko Pops are very high quality. I mean, just look what they did before. I know it's literally black, but at least the black paint here doesn't look like acrylic. This one kind of just looks like acrylic. But, I mean, it does bring out some vibrancy, so there's that. Chest looks really nice with that. I can't even tell what kind of pack that is. Kind of goes down towards the tail, and it swoops over. Yes, we'll get into it in a sec. But another problem I have are, again, the claws. More specifically, the feet. They look fine at first glance, but they're kind of sloppy. And again, it's more acrylic. And I have literal paint scuffs straight out of the box. Not very good for an exclusive, especially. But I can safely say, without a doubt, these spines are very well painted, very well executed, except for a tiny little paint chip I noticed straight out of the box for my unboxing video where I shouted out Funko. You guys remember that. So, overall, would I say that this is an upgrade or downgrade? Well, personally, again, the legs continue more that tremendous thing. I will say these kind of look like bricks. Now you probably can't unsee it. But yeah, will I say this is an upgrade or downgrade? I would say it's a downgrade in terms of the quality and execution, but this all has a very good presence on its own if you don't own the original, before I get to my afterthoughts. So, for the moment you guys have probably been waiting for, because there's no articulation nor accessories, we can head straight over to a comparison between the Heat Ray and the original, which, as you can see, mainly specifically these two. No, I don't have Burning Godzilla yet because I live nowhere near an FYE. They mix well. I would say there's a presence for each of them on the shelf. You like your Atomic Breath, you like your Standard, and you like your Fancy Repaint. That being said, the quality I would actually rank from this to this to this. In terms of QC, he probably has the worst, and he probably has the best. Although I have heard many instances about him. Also, just to point out, the eyes are either the same or really close to being the same shade of blue. So that kind of leads me to believe that they just took the blue from this guy and put it on this guy. And yeah, in all honesty, I'm really happy with these figures, and I'm really happy I own all three. Burning Godzilla's up next, hopefully. And for some more size comparisons, here he is next to the Kong with Battle Axe from Barnes & Noble. I think this is a Barnes & Noble exclusive, and the flocked version, and the standard release Mechagodzilla. And for some exercise comparisons, here he is next to some miscellaneous 6-inch Godzilla figures, compared to the 2014 NECA Godzilla and the Playmates Godzilla 2004 Final Wars 6-inch version. And for the final part of the review, we are going to do a Blacklight section, which I don't actually own a Blacklight, but I have a blue light bulb you guys have been seeing a lot through my videos. That's why it's not really blue. So we're going to go ahead and actually turn off the lights here. I do apologize that there's a bit of light right here. Hold on. Yeah, you can kind of see my hand. But yeah. Ready? Look at that. It's not a black light, it's just a really blue light bulb, which, does that count? Maybe that's what a black light is, but look at that. That is spectacular. One more thing I just decided to throw in this guy in. Doesn't really work as well as I thought it would, but it probably works under some circumstances. So, my final thoughts. It's candy. That's what this is. My final thoughts. This is a pretty dang good figure. I really love this figure a lot, and honestly, it's a very one-of-a-kind piece. Sorry, I swallowed some nerds while I recorded this. Is this overall an amazing best of the year figure? No. It's a nice little novelty. It's a nice little addition to add to your collection. Alright, you think I'm good, guys? You know, guys, I think I actually started choking on a nerd right there. I guess that's what I get for sprinkling them all over my desk. Anyway, yeah. I think this is a one-of-a-kind piece, and you should probably pick it up for as much as you can. Or, sorry, as cheap as you can. I got this guy for about 20 bucks, which is not bad at all. And, definitely find yours. Because they're coming out with a Mothra soon, so go on. And it's a new sculpt, so it might be limited. Anyways, guys, thank you guys for watching this video. If you guys liked it, definitely subscribe to the channel. Jesus loves you, God bless you all. Go out there and spread the gospel, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace, everyone. And yeah, I think that nerd is still in there.